Said we're going to focus on our forearms via the wrist or hand. We are going to work the back side of the hand, the palm side, and the thumb on both sides. And that's going to help affect our forearms, whether it be the back side or the palm side. And flipping it over to where the back side of the hand faces us, this would be the wrist extensor. As we're bringing it up, whoops, again, it's not indicative of all the muscles, but it crosses from the wrist and into the outside of the elbow. So when we do that motion, bringing the hand up towards ourselves, you're going to feel it on the outside of the elbow, like so. So the balloon represents where we want to have our resistance. So you could be at a table, you can be at your work desk, you can be at any place with a flat surface where you can put that flat surface underneath your fingers. And what we're going to do in this case is I'm going to put them underneath the table like so, where I'm at, and I'm going to push upward, just like that. Now the key with that exercise is keeping these straight. We want to push in this direction. We don't necessarily want to do any curling. We want to keep the finger straight and push through here. And due to time, I'm going to make this quicker rather than longer. So, as I was saying the other day, we are working on forearms, but forearms are pretty much just what we call wrist flexors, which is what I have right here, kind of give you an idea how long these muscles. It's not representation of all of them, but it just gives you an idea. They start off through here, they cross through the wrist, go and past the elbow, and this is the inside. This is our humerus and the inside of the elbow, roughly here. So when you pull back like so, you're going to feel it right in this region here. So when I do this, when I do that action, I'm going to feel it on the inside. And for our wrist flexors, we're going to go upward, doing the same thing, going underneath the table, and we're moving it in this direction, except we're upside down in this case, or we're going this way. In the next two, thumbs. This one, I'm going to go down in this direction, pulling it towards me and also pushing downward. I can literally just go to the edge and push downward. Now, what I don't want to do is lean in and have my whole body get into it. I want my thumb to do the work. And we'll relax. Now, the next piece, the next direction, I will say, now the next one is going up in this direction, bringing the thumb towards you and out. So in this case, we'll go back down and push, keeping that thumb straight. We don't want to bend it. We want to keep it straight. Push up as though you're pulling it towards yourself. And all these isometrics can be done anywhere between 6 seconds, work your way up to 10, hopefully 20 seconds within time, but we're not trying to break any world records in strength here. And relax. Okay, so to do a quick review, we have done extensors of the fingers, the thumb, and then the wrist flexors in the thumb. Now, as you can tell from the setting, I am not at a computer. I am not at the gym. I am in another place where I do a lot of work at, which is the kitchen. So this can be done anywhere. And that's part of the reason I'm filming it here in the kitchen, is to let you know this can be done at any time of the day. Just like I did the example with the feet, this can be done several times within a day if you start to feel cramping in here. Now, if you're arthritic or have rheumatoid arthritis, you need to consult with your doctor to see if you're cleared for exercise before you do any of this, okay? But normally, I'm going to phrase it this way. If you are cleared for exercise, you can give this a try. And if you don't have anything broken or any kind of condition at the time. Now, for the type of people that can use this, it can be used pretty much by anyone. If you have use of your hands and there's no neurological issues, this should be safe, but make sure you're cleared for exercise before you get started. Now, if you're a stylist, if you work on the computer a lot, if you're a gamer, if you grip really hard when you do workouts, if you're a grappler, let's say, or a fighter where you're using your hands quite a bit and you may feel some stiffness just because you've been in a fist for a while, this you may find beneficial. So the next thing to do is to figure out where do I have the limitation, meaning do I have trouble closing or do I have trouble opening? Wherever you have the most difficulty moving, that's what you want to concentrate on. You don't want to concentrate on something by stretching it out. So the key with what I just said is look for where you have the limitation. So for instance, if I have limitation going this way, I don't want to stretch it out. I actually want to come forward and using that flat surface and pushing into that flat surface so I can increase that range. That's the goal of the isometric, is to actually increase the range that is limited at this time. Stretching can potentially do it, but I find this to be a little more effective. If you have questions on that, please feel free to give me a contact, whether it be through this video or me directly through direct messaging. Thank you for taking the time to check this out. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me and we'll take it from there. You have a good day.